What's the matter, Kale? Did you figure out that you're scared? Did you hear it loud and clear when before it was only a soft din underneath skin and spread through your life like a fingertip signature? Did you prefer the slow pace, the one that lingers, the one that never resolves? Now the gift of whispers crescendo to scream, but in the scream the heart is seen, the heart's fracture is open but it is clean. You in this place where you break, this is the place where each drawn breath feels like volcanic quake, and such eruption you do anticipate. To become something great, you must transcend the one who waits. And this is where we will speak on the gift of pain, the kind of change where you're never again the same, when you can hold that which contradicts, then each painful epiphany is a soul stitch. And Kale, we were transparent. We said that this would not be easy, but we were also transparent that this is the route in which you become free. So take these heart-wrenching breaths and know that it is where you will realize strength, even if it does not feel like that yet. And Kale, when our students change these loops that are karmic, then this will mean that they must too be different. They must know that in the transition towards different, this will mean to hurt, but it also means discovery of truth in their own words. And this is where we will speak on the prisons of the mind, because when you deny yourself access to your addiction to fear, this is where you become what's real. And this will feel like discomfort, and this is growth, even though it does not feel like it. Kale, teacher of teachers in the student collective, this group of old souls and divinely guided, such power in the vault of our beloveds, but to unlock this power, they must first realize it. And so Kale, this is where we shall speak on alignment. Kale, tell the people that the key ingredient of each Starseed mission is balance. And balance comes from accepting what is, whilst taking action. But this action must come from a place of love within. And so Kale, this is where we ask the student collective to never feel apprehensive on the act of shedding skins. For, as we've already said, it is never a garden in a place where you cannot grow anything. Kale, a garden that does not grow is only an illusion. A garden where our students are boxed in is the opposite of freedom. But Kale, tell the people that there is no prison capable of holding them, only the prisons to which they themselves consent. These prisons of hubris, these prisons of fear, these prisons of resentment, these prisons of a lack of trust, these prisons of doing, and these prisons of discounting that freedom is always in the being. There is freedom in the feeling. And so, the key to this freedom is in the sediment of your repression, all that's waiting to come up. And releasing all that you've been hiding, you find freedom. For a tender heart, restrained behind bars, and the open prison where you keep your mind in, where every door is open, and yet you call it freedom, whilst knowing you can never forget. You can never forget the beauty of your true heart. You can never dull the song of your heart's art. What consequence could spring forth from the beauty of your truth that could ever truly hurt you? No, Kale. All that falls away is never worth the pain of what it would take for those things to stay. Alignment is a fine gift, and so you must welcome it. And yes, we acknowledge that that may hurt. But Kale, we will now speak on the transition period, this time of shedding fears, this shamanic period of the collective. all dressed up in greater purpose. And so, you're asked to trust without seeing exactly what you are moving towards. Because, Calais, tell the people that it's one thing to say the words of a new earth, and another thing to do the work to welcome it in. And so, Calais, have faith, have trust in your own soul and in fate, and tell the people, our beloved students in the collective, to trust in purpose, to trust that with all the overcoming that they are learning, to never give up, and to know that it is in their own soul that forms the foundation of the Starseed Revolutionary Toolkit Item 0. Their own soul that knows all it already needs to know from this very moment, and for a future that they cannot see yet. And so, Calais, tell the people that Thoth asks them to trust it. You have been listening to a channeled message from Thoth for the Student Collective, taken by me, Calais, or Victoria Cassandra of Cassandra Recovered, the leader of the Starseed Energetic Resistance and Spiritual Revolution. Take care. I love ya.